Hi guys, and welcome back. So this is my kit reveal for the buddy build I'm doing with Steve Mottram for the Panther. Won't be a long one, we'll just go through the kit itself and also some of the aftermarket parts that I've bought to add on to it along the way. Steve and I have been talking about doing this for a long time and just haven't been able to coincide the finishing of projects together to give us a good start time. So I've been looking forward to this for ages. If you've been paying attention, you would have already seen on Steve's channel his kit reveal and a bit of aftermarket stuff that he's got. And then there was just a little launch teaser that we put up together. We put up on my channel because I wasn't competent enough to get a copy across to him. So hopefully that was enjoyable. And looking forward to how this all unfolds, seeing Steve's progress and being able to bounce ideas off each other. And Steve's very good at research, so I'm hoping I'll be able to pick his brains for some more detailed information. So let's have a look at the kit now, and as you can see, it's the Tamiya 1/35th scale German Panther Type G, and this is a steel wheel version. So Steve was trying to get hold of this, but he already had a Type G anyway, and so he's going ahead with that one, which is great. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm not all that sure there's a massive difference outside of the wheels, I guess. I don't know. I'm not that au fait. I love the Panther tank. I always have. I just think, to me, it's sort of like the sports car of tanks. I mean, it's big and luxurious, but it's got nice lines. And yeah, it's always captured my imagination. So I'm really looking forward to this. The box art from Tamiya, as usual, quite nice and tidy. Not going to open up the box and look at all the sprues in this video. This is really just to show you what's involved and what parts I'm using. We'll have a quick look at what's on the side. So along this side you can see the camo pattern for the three-tone scheme. So a side profile, front and back. The ends of the box on both ends have just got the box art picture repurposed and shrunk. And the other long edge of the box has got different camo variations, and also the second one, the 411, has got the side skirts, and the turret has got Zimmerit. So I don't think I'll be doing Zimmerit, but it's an interesting look. And of course this has got the infrared night viewer, and I'm not all that enthusiastic about putting the infrared night viewer on. I don't know how common they were, and this is where I might leverage off Steve's research capabilities. So I don't think I'll use it, but for those of you who do follow the stuff that I do, I reckon those two might be repurposed into a 1/35th Haladonian tank at some stage down the track. And of course, for those people who are fastidious about details, it's Tamiya 1/35th item 35174 double star 4000. Now, what could be possibly better than building a 1/35th scale Tamiya Panther tank? The only thing I can think of is building two of them. So in this little series here for the buddy build, I'll be building two of the Panther tanks. One will be absolutely straight out of the box. I will do nothing to it. I will follow the instructions to the T and just produce the stock standard outcome that you'd expect from an average sort of modeler, following the instructions and not trying to do anything clever. The second tank will be built by the same average modeler, me, but with a truckload of aftermarket PE parts. And we'll go through those shortly. Not a very experienced modeler with PE, and there's a truckload. I went a little bit crazy, and anything that had the word Panther next to it, I bought. So I've got way more stuff than I need, but that doesn't bother me because I will build more Panthers into the future. And the main reason for doing this is, and it came into my head ages ago, probably more than a year ago, when there was no particular videos, but a few in a row where people were talking about adding PE, and a couple of channels where the guys were saying that you just simply have to do it for some of these kits, some kits in particular. And it just started me thinking that it's not a cheap exercise, and whilst I understand that it can make a difference, I really wanted to do a direct comparison to see just how much difference would it make. So the same person with the same skills building one just out of the box and getting the enjoyment of doing that, and spending the $60 or $70 for the kit that it would cost, and the exact same person building the exact same kit, really pimping the ride. And look, I hesitate to guess how much I actually spent on the PE alone, but I think it was probably a couple of $100. So for maybe 5 times the investment overall. How much difference does it make? How much better does it look? And does it matter? So sort of an experiment. While that was bubbling around, Steve and I were talking about doing a buddy build. We would both know we like Panthers, so it just seemed to be the kit to do it with, and I knew there was plenty of aftermarket for the Panther. So anyway, that's the theory behind it. It'll all unfold over the next few videos. Let's get on and have a look at all this aftermarket stuff that I did go a bit bonkers with. So first up from Griffin Model, we have the World War II German SD-KFZ 171 Panther OSG with steel road wheels. And this is in the form of a little booklet, actually. So we'll just go through it page by page and see what's in there. And of course, this explanation immediately starts to fall a bit short, because by just looking at the PE myself, I'm not really equipped to tell you what it is or what the various pieces are. So we'll just flick through, and those who know will chuckle to themselves, and those who don't know will be in the same boat as I am. They're grills, I can see that, and they look very nice, very fine detail. Some of those must be storage boxes, I think. This will be making you all have a great laugh, I hope. Side skirts and antenna, I'm guessing. Some more side skirts and some little buckle things. And then the instructions with, I think that would be a cleaning rod barrel, and it looks like underneath that is some more grills and bits and bobs. We've got a little bit of wire in there and a little bit of string and maybe a little bit of plastic tubing as well. So again, I'll give a proper look at all this when I open it up when we get to that part of the build. And here we have the Friul model Panther late type tracks, and that's ATL 08, so 210 links for late model in the 1/35th scale, and a wire to obtain the track pivots. These look fabulous. As I said, I'm not opening anything now, but they look wonderful, and a real great weight to the box as well, which feels pretty good. We have the ABA Professional Update and Upgrade Set for Scale Plastic Models, and this is R14 Scale 1/35th Early Model Shackles for Panzerkampfwagen 5 Panther 4 pieces. And a little bit of wire to go along with the shackles and some pins. So, yep, again, should be fun. Hopefully a straightforward instruction sheet on the back, but it'll be the size that challenges me more than anything, I think. And then we have the Voyager model, who claim to be the best upgrade solution. And this is PEA 070. And it looks to me like another gun cleaning rod barrel, and some straps and a few other little bits and bobs. So probably the start of some of the duplication, but as I said, that's cool. I will find plenty of use for any of the leftovers. And in this little box from Royal Model, which is the Panther OSG, kit number 029 in 1/35th scale, and it looks like some more grills and belts and buckles and bits and bobs. What interests me about this is there's some, which I didn't think I realised when I ordered it, there's some resin pieces, and I'm guessing some of that's headlights. I'm not sure what the rest of it is, so I'll be curious to open that up and see what it looks like. So the second last package I've got is also from Friul Models. It is AW-13, and all I can see is the word Panther. 2 sprocket wheels and 6 hubcaps in 1/35th scale, and 4 adapters. No idea what 4 adapters are, and I'm pretty sure there's more than 6 wheels, so I don't know why it's 6 hubcaps. I'm sure all that will be revealed when I open the packet and we have a look at it together in the next video. And lucky last is also from ABA, and it is the German 7.5 centimeter KWK 42L/70 gun barrel with muzzle brake for the Panzer OSG late. This is kit number 35L-36N, and even just looking at it through the plastic, it just looks wonderful. I love this sort of precision metalwork and the turning, and as bizarre as this might sound, I can't wait to see how precisely the barrel screws into the muzzle brake, because I think it will be very perfect. So that's all the bits and bobs. Just have a quick chat about the overall plan for the dyno, and then that'll be it. And so, guys, that's about it. They're all the bits and pieces that will come together. The plan is to make the 2 tanks, as I said before, one just out of the box with following the instructions and nothing more. The other dolled up with all of the aftermarket that I can sensibly fit on, so I won't be putting ridiculous amounts on just for the sake of it. But we'll use what makes sense. We'll use the same figures from the 2 boxes. Again, in the out of the box one, they'll be put together out of the box and no modifications. In the tarted up one, I'll probably change some heads and arm positions just so we haven't got 4 guys doing exactly the same thing. The dyno in itself is loosely in my head. It's late war. It's Ardennes, and I want to maximise the view of the vehicles. So I'm thinking of a raised road, so that I can put it on the turntable and film it clearly from both sides and with enough separation between them so you can see the comparable fronts and backs. Probably not with snow, because I want to do the tri-camo patterns and not have any whitewash on, so we get a really good look at the varying differences. So that's the loose plan. It's sort of clear visually in my head, but I haven't done any of the research in terms of actual units and markings and the precise location they may be. Beyond that, all I can suggest to you guys is if you haven't seen what Steve's doing on his channel, check it out. I'll put a link below, and I'll also put a link in the closing credits as well, which you should be able to click on and get through. Great guy. We've formed a really good friendship over the last couple of years, chatting quite a bit on email and just bantering through the comments of various videos. So really commend you to go and check it out and follow both our builds. And then, of course, I'll expect you all to vote for me as having the best one. No, just kidding. I'm sure Steve's will probably be way better than mine. I can see me gluing my fingers together with all the PE on the tarted up version, so that could be horrendous. Anyway, as always, really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you very much. Like if you liked, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and really look forward to your comments and any suggestions you might have about what the dyno could look like. Cheers, guys. Take care. Click that button right there. It'll take you to Steve's channel, and you'll be able to follow his Panther build, as well as have a look at all these other great videos. Go on, push it. You know you want to.